Leave it as late as possible is generally the advice I give most founders. And I would encourage most entrepreneurs to think about cheap experiments that give you validation that you're on the right track. And the time at which you want to raise funding is when you are, consumed by conviction that this is the right path because you've tried so many experiments, you've gotten rid of all the bad experiments, and you're left with clarity that what you're going to do is going to work.
Seek funding after you have created something which is beginning to show traction. If you're able to build a little bit of traction, even a little bit of revenue, demonstrable, let's say, potential and performance, when you're able to do that, only then you should go for funding.
When you say little,
Yeah.
how little?
You know what? There's no, let's say, a benchmark for that. See, the moment you've got something where they are willing to pay for it and a few of them have paid for it, and you can just feel it, you can feel the traction, that is when you go for funding. I'll tell you why. One is it's a great discipline for you as an entrepreneur. Work out that idea maze, do what it takes, create something that's beginning to show traction. You have that confidence. You have that leadership, right? You've just crossed over a very important hump, that learning hump, that validation hump. And you've done it on your own steam, right? And that gives you that X factor. A second benefit of this is you're not diluting your stake.
Right.
Right? It's like, YouTube had 20 million guys logging onto it, before funding took place. Facebook, I think it was it was probably 100 million or something like that. I don't know what the exact number was, right? See, it was beginning to, let's say, show momentum. I gave the example of the Google search engine, for instance. It was already working, right? They had customers for it, they had revenues for it, they were making money from it, right? Now it's time to go global, move from beta to an unbeatable product and offer, right? So that's my, let's say, prescription. I'm not saying I'm right, but just based on what I know, that's a much better way to opt for funding.
Right.
Because you just have that something, at that point.